And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And on the hill in this one, number 87. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
That one fouled off, 2-2. A wind and a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. And it one hops the wall. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Vierling leads off second with nobody out. Next offering way upstairs. Hard hit, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score on the board first. It's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. The 1-1. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. In the air, right side. Kirilloff in position. And makes the grab. And there's one away.
That is good. The shortstop.
And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
One away, runners at first and third. Nick Maton up now for the Tigers. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. That one is absolutely belted. One runs in, and it hits the base of the wall. Relay throw, slide, save, and they lead by 3.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Now it's Zach Short. The 1-2. Got him. And there's 2 away.
Batting seventh.
And now
The
up to hit,
designated hitter,
Miguel Cabrera.
Cabrera.
That misses the zone. 3-1. And the pitch. There's a strike.
I got 3-2.
Out towards right center field. Dunks one into left. Maton coming home. He'll score easily, and it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. The pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And a pitch. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
2-1 now. That misses off the outside edge. Into center. Taylor sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Tigers 4 and the Twins nothing. Back here at the ballpark, and pitching in this game, Joey Wentz. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, and there's 1 away.
Batting second.
Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Here's Donovan Solano. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Two now.
3-2.
On the ground right side. Slings to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Not shortstop. Carlos.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Vierling has room, and he makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. On to the second from Minneapolis. Tigers 4 and the Twins nothing. Back at target field. Now here's Jake Marisnick.
The center fielder.
I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2 again. Now a fly ball to right center. That one hops against the fence. Marisnick into second, and he's got it doubled.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
So the lineup flips over, and next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling. And the 3-1. And he pumps it a strike.
3-2.
The punch out there, not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
The pitch. That's off the mark. Ball 2.
2-1.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next pitch is outside. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue.
Well struck left field, and it slams off the bottom of the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 5-0.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. The 1-1. Swings here and blasts one left field. And it hits the fence. The relay throw. In there. He scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Number 87 out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Now on the bump, number 61.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
The batter now, Javier Baez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And now the count filled up 3-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Nick Maton, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And the righty deals. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. A towering home run. His 7th home run of the season. It's 9-0.
That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
So 1 out, nobody on. Zach Short getting ready to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Next one is off the plate. 2-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. Out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Two down, nobody on.
Nope.
And that's in for a strike.
3-2.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Three balls, 2 strikes the count, and he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, and now it's going to be Jake Rogers. He's 0 for 1. The 2-1. And now 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 3. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. Now to the bottom of the second. Tigers 9 and the Twins nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Kyle Farmer.
The second baseman, Kyle.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field, and it hits the fence.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So man aboard. Here's Royce Lewis. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The pitch. Foul ball.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Kicks and deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game.
That's a fair ball down the right field line. Farmer around second, headed for third. And he's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with a pitch in that location.
This is Willie Castro. The pitch. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, two now. Good eye right there.
Ball 2.
Two now.
Countful.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. The kick, the 3-2. That's hard hit on the line. Vierling makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Well, as a former outfielder, I love this play. When you get the opportunity to throw a guy out at the plate, makes the catch as the runner tags, and a laser throw to the plate on the money for the double play. It's time to go hit.
Top half of the third inning, and now Jake Marisnick. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swings through that one.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And down on strikes, and now one away. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling, 1 for 2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Got him looking. Snap throw. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Tigers 9 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
The 2-1.
Ball. 3 balls.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder,
Michael A. Taylor, the next Twin up to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And a pitch. Strike 2.
Ball. 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Baez fires over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Byron Buxton. First time up was a pop out. The wind of the pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. The wind of the pitch. And misses inside. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Donovan Solano, the next Twin up to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He will score, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. That one laced to center and a base hit. Solano around third. He scores, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
That's 3 singles in a row. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
Royce Lewis digs in now. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Correa at second. Farmer at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering way off the plate. Got him swinging. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. On to inning number 4. Tigers 9 and the Twins 2. Back in Minnesota, all set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. The 1-1. And now 1-2.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Right-handed reliever. And that's outside.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your guys really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
3-2. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Leading off with Detroit.
Now it's Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Pitch misses outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Righty to the plate. Down the right field line and a base hit. Carpenter rounds second on his way to third. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon. Tag and he's out at the plate.
The batter, second base, Nick.
So man aboard, and next to hit for Detroit, Nick Maton. He's already homered here in this one. Next pitch is outside. And that's in for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1 out and a runner at second. And that one ripped to left. That's a base hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Griffin Jacks into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man, and one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And up next for Detroit, Zach Short. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second, that's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. Tigers 9 and the Twins 2. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Willie Castro. 1-1 now. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Marisnik on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Alex Kirilloff will hit next. Kirilloff not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. And there's a ball. Up the middle. Fires over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
now batting, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. Flied out his first time. And he deals. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 7. It's 9-2. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Miguel Cabrera. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Bullpen activity starting up now. Emilio Pagan getting ready to go. And a swing and a miss. Snap throw.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they still lead it 9-2. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jose Cisnero. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Now pitching for Detroit.
Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Cisnero.
And the next pitch is way outside. Movement in the bullpen. Jason Shreve getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Kicks and fires. That one catches the corner for a strike. Bounce to the right side, and it goes just foul. set down on strikes. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Back to the top of the lineup, Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That's inside. 2 balls and a strike.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
The count 2-1.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting. The first
And
baseman.
next for Minnesota, Donovan Solano. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
At the belt and fires. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
Haven't been to many games as a fan.
And here it comes. And that's just foul. Buxton stands at first with 1 out. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for Minnesota.
Now Correa up to hit.
Correa.
Two outs. Check swing, but he went too far. 1-2. Just 1 strike away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now here is Kyle Farmer. The next offering misses, and it's 2-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
When you win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.